Hi Year 6, welcome to what could prove to be a very interesting lesson. I'm going to attempt to teach you Spanish. Now, I warn you, I'm not Miss Robinson. I speak probably about as much Spanish as you do, so we're going to learn this together. And I apologise now for my pronunciation, which is probably not going to be correct, but luckily the lesson will say a lot of it for me. So let's have a go together. Now, we're going to be looking at verbs today. Puedo, verbs, that is to do something. We're going to be looking at 5 key verbs in Spanish, things that you might do and how you would say them in Spanish. So when we're saying in Spanish, I am doing, we would say the word puedo. Puedo, and then whatever it is you're doing. And I'll just hear.
Puedo.
See, I said that one mostly correctly. It's going to go downhill from here. So the first one here, what do you think it is? What do you think they are doing? And I'll let the awful music play in the background for a minute. Okay. So these two people here are dancing. And we would say bailar. Bailar means dancing. And you'll see what that looks like in a second. But just so you can hear how it should be said.
Bailar.
Bailar. Baila. Baila. Can you have a go at saying that? I can't tell if you're actually saying it, but please, in the middle of wherever you are, please say the word bailar. Thank you. So the next one then is singing, and singing is cantar.
Cantar.
Cantar. So cantar. So again, the really important point with language learning is for you to have a go at saying it, however embarrassing it might be. Believe me, I'm embarrassed, but I'm still going to say it. So have a go, please. I'm going to say the word cantar. Cantar.
Cantar.
So the next one we're looking at is cooking. Now, I'm going to let the person say this one first because I'm not sure.
Cocinar.
So it's cocinar. Let's just hear that again.
Cocinar.
So it's cocina, but it's not spelt with a th. It's actually spelt with a c, as you'll see in a second, which is why I was a little bit confused. But it's cocina. So please say that. So cocina.
Cocinar.
So then the next one is to jump. And to jump is saltar. Saltar. And it's spelled S-A-L-T-A-R. But as with our language, the way it's spelt doesn't necessarily tell you how it should be said.
Saltar.
So it's saltar. So break the word down. We've got saltar. Saltar. And final one is talking. Now, talking is habla. Habla.
Hablar.
Habla. Now, it's spelled with a H at the front, but we don't actually pronounce the H. So it's habla.
Hablar.
Habla. So now we can see how they're written down. So the first one here, if you remember, was bailar, but it's spelt with an L. It's by-ya. By-ya.
Bailar.
So we've got baila. Baila. Next one.
Cantar.
Cantar. Cantar.
Cantar.
This one here.
Cocinar.
Now this one is the most different because it's spelt with a C. So you would expect that word to read cocina, but it isn't. If you listen to it,
Cocinar.
it's corcina. Corcina.
Cocinar.
Corcina.
Saltar.
Saltar. And the difference to our language is we might read that as saltar. it's got the al, so it's saltar, saltar.
hablar,
Hablar. Again, we can't really hear the H. Hablar,
hablar,
hablar. So, what I would like you to do is I'm going to point to one of these and I want you to see if you can say and write down what it is. Okay, so let's have a go for this one here to start with. Have a think about it. Can you remember which one it is? So this one here is to talk, and it's hablar, the one spelt with the H.
hablar,
So we've got hablar, but we can't hear the H. Okay, the next one I want you to have a go at then, please, is... Let's go for that one there. Have a think. Can you remember which one it is? Okay, that one there is to cook, and it is saltar, saltar. Now the way I remember that one, so let's just hear it.
cocinar, cocinar,
Okay, it's not saltar. I told you this would happen. It's cocina, cocina.
cocinar,
Okay, now, in that case then, can you remember which one saltar is? Okay, saltar is
saltar,
to jump, which is clearly what I said from the start. Thank you. Right, moving on. Okay, so what is hidden behind the star? Can you remember? Now I'm hoping I can remember this one. This one is hablar, and it is to talk. Let's just double check.
hablar,
There we go, hablar. This one down the bottom, hopefully I'll get it right this time, is
cocinar,
cocina. This one here, the one that I got wrong last time, is
saltar,
saltar. Oh, this one up here, we haven't had this one for a while. So this one is to dance. Can you remember what that one is? If you can, write it down now. So this one here
bailar,
is bailar, bailar. And finally, the one over here is to sing,
cantar,
cantar, cantar. Okay, so just to quickly recap, we have got bailar, bailar, which means to dance. We have got cantar, cantar, which means, I'm purposely pausing, so hopefully you can say what it is. Cantar, which means to sing. We have cocina, but spelt with the C. We have cocina, which means, you would be correct, hopefully it's to cook, which I wasn't correct with. We have then got this one here, which is saltar, saltar, which means to jump. And the final one we've got is hablar, or hablar, but we can't really hear the H, so it's hablar. And hablar means to talk. Okay, so those are the 5 verbs that we're focusing on for today. But the one thing you need to remember whenever you would say that is you wouldn't just say, for example, cocina. You wouldn't just say cocina, as in cooking. To say that you are cooking, you would need to put the word that means verb before it. And that is puedo. Puedo. So you would say puedo, I am cooking. Cocina. So it's puedo puedo cocina. Puedo cocina. This part here, I am cooking. I am cooking. Okay? So you need to put puedo before it, so it's not just saying to cook. Cook. Okay, so that doesn't make sense on its own. So, what I'm going to ask you to do for your activity for today, after my interesting attempt at teaching you Spanish, is I'd like you to make a poster, please, of the 5 verbs that we spoke about. Now, there'll be a document uploaded with some other verbs for different things that you can use, okay? But I just want you to focus on these 5, draw a little picture, and then write underneath the word in Spanish, okay? There will be a poster sheet uploaded for you to help you if you prefer, or you can just design your own poster from scratch. For now, I'm looking forward to the next one. Next week will hopefully be better. Speak to you later. Bye.